really good.
That was great.
Really
that was fun.
Really got me.
We're
just two wild bitches. There's no one here. Like, the fact that we're able to make ourselves laugh talking to a camera is borderline psycho. We're back.
It's embarrassing. That's what it is. That's the word.
It's not even borderline, it's full-fledged grossness. They went on a firefighting date as a group date.
They forced JoJo to act like a damsel in distress because
gender roles were definitely mixed up.
Yeah, levels of masculinity as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, we just really explored something beyond physical brawn and like chisel.
It was a real mind buster, this type of game.
Felt just like embraced by the patriarchy and just like nestled into bed. So if you haven't seen the episode, they set up a firefighting challenge where JoJo was literally waiting at the top of a burning building. They were putting out these small contained fires in barrels and then had to cut through something with an axe.
Whilst wearing this like 90-pound fireman outfit, which is like so hard to move or breathe in.
Which really was a hurdle for Wells, who is the smallest and meekest of all the men and is maybe 35 pounds himself.
And for some fucked up reason, they made him progress onto the next round, even though he basically was like, your mom's here, she's very concerned about your well-being, and we're gonna make you top 3 and you're gonna compete with an actual firefighter and like
who, spoiler alert, won. How did that happen? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a wait and see. Strong jaw though, that's 100% for certain.
Mount Rushmore on the move.
Which brings us to our next point.
Derek gets his one-on-one date where love is all about choices.
1, 2, 3, Sky.
Sky.
See, we're compatible. The whole date was like, okay, we're gonna make decisions.
And so they pull out of the driveway, 2 men, each with a different word, and they would 1, 2, 3 say which choice they were gonna go on.
So they went with a helicopter ride to Cali. So yeah, that was a cute date. I think he's really cute. There's nothing to say about it.
He was really cute, really kind. Just, I feel like he's a good guy on paper, but he's pretty unremarkable.
But so is she. What?
Just Who said that?
Which leads us to the ESPN.
Usually this early in the game, a date like that isn't interesting. Like, a group date is never that fun.
I thought it was weird that they made them do, like, weird games on a patch of grass. Like, spin around on the bat and do a fake proposal.
And the contestants, like, most of the guys were like, I'd love to do every single one of those things. And Chad was like, I think this is stupid.
Oh, listen. They're obviously trying to paint this Chad. Listen here. This is good stuff. Obviously trying to paint Chad as, like, the villain on screen.
They're putting all that effort into, like, making him the villain. He, like, must just be speaking so much honest truth. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not.
Even worse.
You can only manipulate so much.
Right.
And he says things that are so true. He, like, I feel broke the fourth wall when he was like, you're all just lying. Like, we've known her for a week and you're, like, singing about the sun and the moon and the stars and, like, how you'll give them all to her, and that's just not how you feel.
I totally was on his side.
You're
he's
right.
Not nice.
No.
He's not great, but he's right. It's like, you don't even know her. And she was like, why do you laugh about me? And it's like, well, first of all, the nerve, you know? Like, I thought that was, like, so ballsy of her to be like, say what you love about me.
Yeah.
Why do you want to marry
Right.
me? It's like, I know this is a show, but, like, can't you be a little bit self-conscious and, like, act humble for a second?
Right.
And he was like, we just met. Like, I'm figuring that out.
I loved when he was talking to the gay dude from Canada who, like, was like, not everyone in this house is what they seem, right, Chad? And he's like, I agree. Like,
by the way, I love your tank top.
Yeah.
What's the story behind us being twins? For you to find comfort in the sketchiest guy in the world who's
Right.
scary and gross and
I mean,
Canadian.
sometimes the best ear is the one that has a crush on you, so, like,
Sure.
you can't really judge him for that.
Which leads us to the
Cocktail party.
Cocktail party.
Cocktail party.
So it was a big to-do. Lord Farquaad against Chad.
We need to give him a shout out for the smoothest "Can I steal you for a second" in Bachelor, Bachelorette history. Chad waiting outside at the door with a cocktail in his hand, like, that is the smoothest, nicest thing you can do for someone.
Oh yeah. And they like matchy-matchied and like it was great.
And that's where the drama started though, because they walked in together and Alex, the like Lord Farquaad of the house, was...
It's rude, but it's true. It's rude, but it's true.
The Lord Farquaad of the house obviously takes issue with it, like rounds up the boys and is like, yo Chad, can we talk to you for a second? We have beef with you about this. You know when people walk around on their knees with the shoes on?
Oh yeah, I got you.
That's him.
I also don't love that he is always like perpetually like cheek suck pouting. It's like, I don't need that. You're a grown man.
Yeah,
You're
stop it.
a responsible grown man.
It's not GQ, it's
not
the
so
Bachelorette.
grown, but he is a man.
Oh.
When he steals her for a second and they go to the world's largest chair, that was a joke.
Honestly,
right?
they had it made.
It was
There's
borderline
no chance.
rude, but I mean,
It was gigantic.
Yeah.
Both of them, I like can't.
Why does he give such a shit? Like,
I think it's because he knows he's not doing well, and I think that him being a twin, there's like a psychosis
God.
or like psychology to that.
he literally rounded the troops to attack him every 2 minutes. He's getting another plate of food. There is the buffet.
It looked delicious.
All these episodes where we talk about them not eating, we're dumb.
Chad doesn't give a
They
fuck.
eat, and they have so much food provided.
And that's the
Plethora.
only chirp they have. They have nothing else to say. Like, once they move past, like, you stole her for a second, he's like, the name of the show could be Let Me Steal Her for a Second. Just, like, totally identify with him. I never thought I would. What else would you do at a party where you hated everyone? There's a fat spread. You go over. You help yourself to everything that looks good.
I gotta say, hated everyone. What happens when you go to a great event with a lot of food where you love everyone?
You stuff
eat
each
all the
other's
fucking
faces.
food.
Yeah. I will say
Tacos,
I'm a
for
little
sure.
worried for his heart because he touched nary a veggie.
Nah.
Pure meat.
He loves all the animals in the ark and has yet to touch a fruit. But you know what? That's his journey. Who are we to say? The point is, Chad is someone that we are like, I find the most relatable.
I agree.
He's not completely nice, but it's like,
Who is?
who is?
I mean, Lord knows that we're no angels.
No.
We just shredded some people for like 65, 70 minutes.
We're not great.
Where would we be without a rose ceremony and Chris Harrison with nothing to do? James, the super fan who unfortunately went home this episode. Do I want to hang out with him? Never.
Never.
Don't want to be in your bachelor pool. Don't want to tweet you.
Honestly, wanted him gone the second I saw him.
But I wish you the best in your search for love.
Or, yeah, maybe you'll die alone. I don't know.
Who's to say?
cares? We love you so much.
We love you till death do us part.
And as we say, I think we have to at this point, but you know that you must.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Subscribe. 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 Ooh, triple threat.
Triple threat. Not just a pretty face and a tight ass.